Anything want to say?
You want to say anything?
Well, this is kind of dumb, but hi mom, I'm on YouTube.
Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Bluezone channel with me, Mrs. Wati. Today I'm going to have a small talk with our shy and beloved students, Adriana Ainura Mahdamanik. Say hello.
Hello everyone.
And Kayla Zamira Andini.
Hello.
Hello Kayla and Adri, how are you?
We're feeling great today.
And you?
I'm feeling great too.
Alhamdulillah. So have you had your lunch today?
I'm sorry?
Your lunch? Have you got your lunch? Alhamdulillah. And then Kayla, you are now fasting?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Today we are going to have a small talk about pandemic, and Kayla and Adri, they are coming from 9-1 and they have been in the same class from grade 7. So we can say that they are best friends.
Yeah.
We're good friends.
Yes, we're good friends.
Alhamdulillah. Good. This is our great experience today because this is our first experience being in the podcast. Is it right?
Yes.
Yeah. And we come to Bluezone Podcast. Do you know why the name of our channel is Bluezone?
Oh, it's blue, of course, because that's Insan HARAPAN's signature color since 2004.
I agree with you. Thanks to Miss Nurul, Miss Rida, and also Mr. Arif for giving us opportunities to perform in the Bluezone channel. So we are going to have some questions for you, Adri and Kayla.
Yes.
Let me ask you about your feeling during school online. How is your feeling? For almost 2 years, you have been at home and learning independently at home.
Oh, okay. Of course, for me, or maybe for almost all of us, it seems the fact that we have been in lockdown for 1 year now, or more or less. I lost count a long time ago. Doing online non-face-to-face learning seems very normal now, in the fact that we have to learn from home, having a distinct distance between friends and also teachers seems very normal actually, in terms that we actually got used to it and it has become a routine, and also a part of the new normal that the government established for us. But when I look back at it, at the view of 1 year length of not meeting friends and socializing with them directly, it is a bit shocking actually. So yeah.
Thank you, Adri. How about you, Kayla? How is your feeling having school online for almost 2 years?
Having school online for almost 2 years, it hasn't felt very different because just like what Adri said, I've gotten used to it. But I have been feeling very, very lonely.
Lonely?
Throughout online school, because of course I couldn't meet my friends, I couldn't socialize with them, so yeah, just very lonely.
Okay, thank you, Kayla and Adri. And then, have you any problems during online school when you are learning lesson from home? Any big problems did you face during online school?
Of course, there will be like big problems, but the most outstanding difficulty that I felt during online learning, and again, probably most of us experience it, is actually the lack of that knowledge, that process in my mind that I consent and I deliberately want it or to experience myself, and in the end, it will end with laziness because of that. And also, if you see a non-face-to-face learning, you see it as being in front of the computer screen and just listening to the teachers explaining the subject, and you'll actually end the day with procrastinating. So yeah, I think I think also the difficulty in this is actually having the lack of discipline in the non-face-to-face learning.
Okay. Thank you, Adri. How about you, Kayla? Do you have any problems during online school?
Well, my problems are very similar to Adri's. I have a lack of motivation to do most of stuff, and just lack of discipline, time management, and laziness, procrastinating. I've experienced that in online school, and that's been a really big problem for me.
Is it sometimes boring?
Boring, maybe sometimes, but
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then, you have experiences having offline school when you were in the grade 7, right? You
Yes.
come to school like usual. And then when you were in the grade 8, the pandemic came, right?
Yes.
And are there any changing in your lesson? Are there any changing in the way you are studying?
Of course, there will be like a distinct difference and a change, but the difference is that in online learning is that you have a choice, right? When you look at face-to-face learning, you will attend school willingly or one unwillingly, and you will you will sit on on the seat that is provided for you, and you will to listen to the teacher, force or not force, and you will actually listen to the teacher explaining a subject that you hate or you may not hate. It is actually not your choice. You don't have a choice in that, and that teaches discipline. But when you look at non-face-to-face learning, you actually have a choice to listen to the teacher or or not listening to the teacher, or you can do anything you want, like playing on your mobile phone, and that actually create, again, just like I explained, which is
That's what happened for almost students in all around the world, maybe.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adri. And how about you, Kayla? Do you have any changing of the way you are studying during online school?
not really. I've always been an individual learner, so studying by myself at home stuff is pretty normal to me. Just, I think I'm more comfortable at home, but when I'm at school, I'm more focused.
All right, thank you. And Adri, you know, pandemic has been going for almost 2 years or for 2 years, and now you almost graduated from this school.
Yes.
So,
It's
what
exciting.
things that you haven't experienced yet and you want it so much?
I've been meaning to talk about this because it is such a bummer that I can't really experience or contribute in certain events that my ex-upperclassmen did, which is the student body election event. And I remember it was only held for the 8th graders, and COVID-19 took my second year here in Inhar. And when I was in 7th grade, I was really anticipated my time to come when I will turn to an 8th grader and actually contribute in the student body election. The thing that I really anticipate is not actually the fact that I really want to run for president or vice president. I just like the idea. Wait, let me rewind first. When I was in 7th grade, I would like watch the 8th graders that time perform the songs that they made, show their visions and missions. They will actually hold campaigns, promote their own party. The most memorable part and my most favorite part is when all 4 parties will debate within each other, and one party will attack the other and the other will attack back. And I think that it was so much fun to watch, and that's really what I really anticipated in 7th grade, and I can't really experience it. And when I look at the reality, it is really devastating that I can't really experience it.
And I'm sure that is what we have at Inhar
Yes.
cannot be easy to find in other schools to
Yes.
have election parties. How about you, Kayla?
Well, for me, one of the actual reasons why I wanted to go to Inhar was because I knew there was going to be a trip to Jogja.
Trip to Jogja.
Yeah, with the whole generation and teachers. We're gonna ride on a train and go to Jogja and visit like Chandis. That sounded
Wow.
amazing to me, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to be in Inhar.
Oh, wow, that's so
But
unique.
it was supposed to be in 8th grade, but of course 8th
You
grade
lost
the
it.
pandemic struck. Now I couldn't experience that. Just really disappointed. I really wanted to go to Jogja with my friends on a train, because I don't usually ride trains.
What do you usually on trip? By
on trips?
plane?
No, just a car,
By
personal car.
There's actually a unique reason why she came here.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Kayla and Adri, thank you so much. And then, what is your hope in the future about Indonesia's education, Adri?
Of course, my hope for the education in this country, it's within its handling. I really hope that the government will develop a learning system that will support students economically and how they learn. I really hope that there will be a day where a student can walk into school and not worrying that they will get to the hospital and they will get sick, because that is the problem now.
Yes,
and
right.
yeah, I really hope that that can happen in the future for us.
Inshallah, when you are
Yes.
in the senior high school, it will
Yeah,
be normal.
inshallah.
And how about you, Kayla?
For
What is your
me,
hope?
I just hope maybe the government helps out people who don't have access to the internet or other educational tools, so they can continue their education. Because I know not everyone is as lucky as me.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I just hope they get the help they need, because this pandemic shouldn't stop people from learning.
Right. So the good news, both of you here belong to the top 10 students.
Yes.
Is it?
Yay.
Congratulations. And what is your preparation for being in on the next level school?
Oh, I prepared for Maniche, but it's sad because
Maniche, okay.
because
Everybody knows it.
yeah, everybody knows it. It's a very good school. One of the top, just like
The
the
best
first
school
one.
Actually,
in
number
Indonesia. The
Yeah,
first
it was
top-
the first
first
one.
school at
It was
in
top in
Indonesia.
Indonesia. That is why, like, my mother told me to actually apply. She doesn't care if I get in or not. Just like try, and with actually trying to get into Malaysia, I prepared a lot, and I think that preparation of getting into Malaysia, because Malaysia test for going into the Malaysia, it is really hard. It is known for its hardness.
So many rivals.
Yes.
Coming from all around Indonesia.
Yeah, actually,
The best students.
how many was that? 15,000?
I don't know. I think that there's something around there.
Yeah, 15,000 students applied, and Malaysia is actually had in each province, but the most popular one is on our province, which is
Right.
Malaysia Serpong. And the preparation that I actually have for Malaysia will be a benefit for me to actually prepare for other schools that actually
Like?
is. I was preparing for 3 schools.
3 schools.
Now it's 3 school. Then it was 4 school, including Malaysia. But the other is JMBBS.
JMBBS.
Man 4, yeah,
Man 4.
Man 4, and also a SMK in Kudus, which is Raden Umar Said.
Raden Umar Said.
Yeah, it
The
was.
animation school.
Yeah, it is. I know it because of my big sister. It is known as the best animation school in Indonesia, and it was known also by its RPL, which is Rekayasa Perangkat Lunak, and that is the one that I'm gonna take, inshallah. If the most top priority right now is actually JMBBS. So
Alright.
yeah,
Hope that you can be one of the school, being of
I mean,
that 4 schools.
inshallah.
Amin. And how about you, Kayla? What is your favorite school for the next level?
Well, I applied for Maniche, but I didn't get accepted either.
The same
Yeah.
like Adri.
My preparation, well, yeah, I've already prepared for Maniche. I'm gonna use that preparation for my next school, but I've been wanting to go to a public school through through zonation, so I don't really need any preparation. I just need to succeed in this school.
You just
right
be
now.
here, being at Amarpura.
Yeah, just
Don't
like
move.
my school exams. Just need to.
It will be easier for you to get your
Yeah.
favorite school.
I hope
Is it?
so.
Inshallah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay, for the last part, what you are going to say to your friends, to underclassmen kids, grade 7 and 8.
Okay, I go first, right? My advice for the other classmen, this seems really unrealistic for me to say, but study hard.
Study hard,
This is so unrealistic to say it because
being more disciplined.
yeah. The thing is about the word study hard is actually not fitted for me because I don't do that. I procrastinate every day again because of many distractions. But the study hard is this. Studying is really hard because you need to have discipline in it, and just like I said, there are so many distractions around us that just took that from us. But just find yourself where you can find comfort in it. What I mean by that is actually to find a way, a method, right? A method to actually make it
method
comfort.
of
Yeah.
studying.
To understand the subjects more, which
I
is
see.
like the method that I use is to find a self-reward. So again, because of lack of discipline, I will find something to push me into studying. Like I will give myself self-rewards at the ending. I will like promise myself something in the end if I actually accomplished it. I will find motivation, but I think motivation won't work as much as self-reward does, because I've been there where I have motivation, but yeah, I got distracted again. But really, what I will give to my underclassmen is to study hard in the first semester of the 9th grade.
Because
Yeah, because
that is the point when you will
this point,
apply to Maniche,
yeah,
right?
you have to study hard. You have to study your head off to get into the top 10. Is it Maniche
Yes,
top 10?
top 10.
To get into the ranking parallel. So it will be an advantage for you if you want to apply to any good school. Yeah, I think that is like the thing. You need to finish. There's so many practicum exam, right?
Right.
Yeah, and I really wanted
And
to
then what
get
is
into
it? Scientific writing.
Yeah, scientific writing. We're both not done with it.
Yeah.
I think
Been procrastinating.
I think the advice is actually to finish the possible assignments that can get done in the first semester, to get it done there, so it wouldn't bug you in the second semester where we have, I mean, so much thing
many
going
things
on.
to
Like
do.
today, we're just talking about what practical exam that we're gonna do for the next 1 week, right?
Yes.
It was so much.
Was
I was so
announced
shocked
this
about it.
morning.
It was
How many
announced.
teachers
How many?
announced
Was it?
about
A lot.
PE?
Yes,
Or five.
science, biology, physics, math, Indonesian, is it?
Indonesian, yes.
Yes, so many. So just my advice, actually finish all the possible assignments like TAFEs. My
This
version
is
of
also hard for
yeah,
me.
my version of the, and also the what is it? The exam practicum for TAFEs can be done in the first semester. So I really advise my underclassmen to finish it in the first semester. And the message for my friends, I didn't think about it, but I really want all of us to get closer, even when we're all far away and we graduate and we have our own way of life to go through. I really wanted that we're still gonna have a strong bond with each other. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Adri. And how about you, Kayla? What is your advices to your friends in underclassmen?
To my underclassmen, I just think you should stay strong if you're going through difficulties, because you're not doing it alone. You're in the school with your other classmates and with teachers that will very much like to help you. So just stay strong and ask for help when you need it. For my friends, well, let's stay in contact even after we graduate.
Don't leave from the group.
Yeah.
Don't leave from the group chat.
Sometimes like people will leave
If you
after
change
they
your number,
graduate.
please tell me. Send me an email or
Yeah,
something.
tell us.
Yes. Okay. Anything else, Adri and Kayla? What do you want to say? Because everyone can hear, can see, and can get your message from this podcast. Anything want to say?
You want to say anything?
Well, this is kind of dumb, but hi mom, I'm on YouTube.
True, bro. That's
Hi Adri's mom, she's on YouTube.
And
This will be a memory
Yes.
for us.
yes,
Definitely.
We should
Right.
actually agree to this so we can
When
look at.
you
look
are
at
in the
them.
senior high school or in the college, and then you watch this.
Oh,
It will be,
will be
it will be memorable.
Yes. Okay, that's all from us, guys, and thank you for watching. Thank you so much, Adri and Kayla. It is very nice to have you here.
Thank you, Mrs. Watikso, for having us here.
You're welcome, and hope that our small talk can bring benefits for you all. And I'll see you on the next episode, inshallah. Goodbye.
bye.